Ever thought about what physics really teaches you? It goes way beyond planets and particles. Today, we're going to dive into a pretty surprising connection: how studying physics actually forges one of the most vital skills you can have in the modern world: critical thinking. I mean, let's be real. Do you ever feel like you're just drowning in information? You've got articles, videos, and all sorts of claims coming at you from every direction, and it feels like it's getting harder and harder to figure out what's real and what's, well, just noise. To navigate this world, you need what I like to call a 21st century superpower. And that superpower is critical thinking. It is the absolute key to making sense of it all, in the classroom, at your job, and just in understanding the world around you. So what is this superpower exactly? What are we talking about? It's the ability to step back and question what you see, to evaluate information with a sharp eye, to reason through complex problems, and to build logical arguments right from the ground up. That's the big question, isn't it? It's one thing to know you need this skill, but how do you actually build it? Where can you go to practice and really strengthen that mental muscle? The answer might just surprise you. It's not in some fancy seminar or a self-help book. It's in the physics classroom. Yeah, you heard me right. Learning physics, it turns out, is one of the best mental gyms you can possibly find. It's a true training ground for your mind. So how does this work? Well, physics isn't just about memorizing facts and formulas. It's a hands-on, or maybe a brain-on, workout that forces you to research, experiment, and analyze data. And in doing that, you build 3 absolutely crucial skills. First up, physics helps you become a master fact checker. And in a world filled with misinformation, believe me, this is your first and best line of defense. This is all about learning to judge your sources, asking those tough questions. Is this accurate? Can I actually trust this? Is this useful? When you're tasked with something like a physics research paper, you're not just reading, you're digging through mountains of studies, and you're constantly asking these questions. And this training is intensely practical. Physics forces you to source and sift, to cross-reference different papers to see if the claims really hold up, and to critically pick apart an author's argument. So you see, you're not just learning physics, you're learning how to be a smart, discerning consumer of all information, and that's a skill you will use for the rest of your life. Next up, skill number 2. Physics trains you to be an investigator. Because look, it's not enough to just check other people's facts, you have to know how to find the truth for yourself. This is scientific reasoning in action. It's really just a logical, systematic way of thinking, where you form a hypothesis, an educated guess, and then you test it with real-world data. A physics lab is the perfect place to practice this logical process until it becomes completely second nature. It's a clear 4-step loop. You form a hypothesis, you gather the data, you analyze the evidence, and then you draw a conclusion based only on what you found. And trust me, this isn't just for scientists. It's a powerful framework for solving pretty much any problem life throws at you. The shift in your mindset is just profound. Without this training, it is so easy to just accept the claims you hear. But after you've been trained in scientific reasoning, it's like your brain gets rewired. You automatically start demanding evidence. You start asking, okay, but where's the data to back that up? You become a natural skeptic in the best sense of the word. And the third skill is really where it all comes together. Physics teaches you how to be a persuader. Because once you've found the facts and investigated the truth, you need to be able to convince others. Argumentation is not about shouting the loudest. It's about synthesis. It's the art of taking everything you know, the theories, the data, the concepts, and weaving it all into a logical, evidence-based explanation that powerfully supports your position. In physics, you do this all the time. You substantiate your findings with mathematical formulas. You connect different concepts to build a bigger, more complete picture. You learn to present your answers in a clear, logical flow. And ultimately, you learn how to defend your conclusions, not with your opinion, but with cold, hard evidence. So we've seen the training ground and the skills you build. But this isn't just about passing a physics exam. Not even close. This is about equipping you for the real world. These abilities, being a fact checker, an investigator, and a persuader, are so much bigger than the classroom. They are foundational skills that will serve you in any career you choose and in pretty much every area of your life. Think about it. You'll use these skills to make smarter decisions, both personal and financial. You'll use them to solve those messy, complex problems your boss throws at you. You'll use them to build a rock-solid case for that new idea you have. It empowers you to win debates, defend your work, and maybe most importantly, to satisfy your own curiosity about how the world really works. So you see, physics is so much more than just equations on a blackboard. It's a framework for thinking. It's a tool for seeing the world with more clarity, more curiosity, and a whole lot more confidence. The only question left is, how will you use it?